Good morning on day 30. Dad and I are on the way back up to Hanging Rock State Park. He's going to drop me off at the visitor center and I'm going to hop back on the bike.
Happy to be here.
Woohoo! Alright, here we go, getting started on segment 8. I am riding away from the Hanging Rock Visitor Center. Yeah. Probably gonna make it to Oak Ridge today. That is the plan. So I would say if you're not already a cycling extraordinaire and you don't love going uphill, you're real comfortable with that, and you're thinking about cycling this section, I would definitely go eastbound, because if I had to go up some of the hills that I just came down to get from Hanging Rock State Park into downtown Danbury, I'd have probably quit already. I read about this little general store, pretty general store, on one of the guides, I think. I can't remember how long it's been there, but it has been there for a long time. I'll be headed this way. So I've mentioned, already that I'm definitely still learning about biking. But I can tell you that so far, sometimes, if I'm already tired and I see a big hill, I'll decide that's a good time for a snack. This is the one I decided I wasn't quite ready for. You can see it curving up there at the top. I'm sitting in the town of Walnut Cove. Decided to take an ice cream break. I can see how having such ready access to town, or things like ice cream, could be bad for both my budget and my health. Alright, I made it to the Oak Ridge Town Park, and that is going to be my end point for today. The town is another one of those towns that allows hikers to camp in their town park, which is pretty cool. You just have to register with them. However, I am still a little too close to my dad's house to be camping. So he's gonna pick me up here and I'll spend one more night with family, and then I will pedal away from the area where most of the people that I know live. So yeah, I finally beat him to a pickup location. He is always early to everything. And yeah, I sped the last couple miles, so yeah, it feels great, and I wanted to be early anyway because I was actually totally looking forward to just like laying in the grass and enjoying the sky and the trees and the park. So it'll be a nice ending to this day of riding. Good morning on day 31. Good morning, I'm back at Oak Park where I ended my day yesterday. I got a nice early start today. Today will really be the first full day of cycling. The other days I've done so far have been kind of like half days, mostly just cycling part of the day or in the afternoon, because I'm still very much getting a feel for how far I can go. I've been able to do about 35 miles on that sort of half day cycling. So yeah, I will see how far that gets me today. I'm not in a super hurry. But yeah, I have kind of an idea in my mind, but I'm just gonna see where the day takes me. It is much chillier this morning than it has been with my like late morning or afternoon starts. Fresh. For the most part, I've been following the MST exactly because so much of it has been on paved road. But I've also been using Google Maps to help me like route, make sure I stay on good cyclable spaces. Anyway, it rerouted me through this little park in Summerfield, and I'm actually quite surprised the MST doesn't go through here because this is really kind of a lovely little park area, and the MST actually stays on the road. So anyway, so I just hopped on the Atlantic and Yadkin Greenway, which is like a multi-use trail. I'm gonna go under the highway here, and should have some pretty views along the lakes in this area as well. I don't know if you can see the colors kind of starting to change over there on the other side of the lake. I have made it to Bryan Park. I'm kind of at the sports field part of the park right now. And I think the game must have just finished. There's a lot of movement here that wasn't here a second ago. But anyway, that wraps up segment 8. Yeah, just rolling through. And it's been a pretty lackadaisical day for me. I've spent a lot of time stopping and taking breaks, eating, doing that kind of stuff. Probably gonna keep doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on rolling. Start segment 9. So I'm not too far into segment 9. I left Bryan Park a little earlier today, decided to stop for some lunch at a kind of a North Carolina fast food staple. And then, yeah, I've been able to connect with a trail angel in this area who I'll be meeting up with a little bit later this afternoon. So that's kind of dictated like how far I decided to go today. Because camping is, you know, it's tricky. I'm in populated areas. Today I've been riding through town and lots of residential areas, as well as some parks, you know. But yeah, I'd have to be like hiding in like the woods in between roads or something like that to be camping, which I could do, but fortunately there are some wonderful trail angels along the Mount Sissy Trail, and I will get to meet another one of them tonight. So yeah, probably about another hour of riding or so, something like that, and yeah, and then I'll be calling it a night. One of the things I go by on the trail here. Good morning on day 32. I am back at the trailhead where I finished my day yesterday afternoon. Just got a ride back out here from the trail angels that I stayed with, so big shout out and thank you to Crystal and Dennis for being awesome, for being trail angels, for taking in a biker who just sends you a message and says, hey, I don't know where to stay, and just, yeah, awesome. Everyone I meet on this trail is wonderful, and last night was no exception, so big thank you to those guys. Today I am going to go, I don't know how far. I'm having such a hard time like judging my days on this bicycle. I had it in my head that I wanted to do about 70 miles today because I believe I could. But then I've kind of rethought that. I have, you know, my dad is going to be bringing me my boat when I get to Smithfield so that I can do the river paddle section through the coastal plain, but he can't do it for about another week. And I know I could cycle to Smithfield sooner than that. So I'm kind of in this position where like I'm a little tempted to just see what I can do on a bike, but I also kind of need to take my time. So I've adjusted my plans a little bit. Today will probably be not 70 miles, but I do think I'll probably finish up segment 9. So another day, we'll just see where the day takes me. I'm crossing over the Haw River right here. There is a section of completed footpath that runs right along this river. Since I am on wheels and not feet, I will just be riding nearby. This was a really nice spot for to take a break, have some lunch. Got restrooms and water in the park here.
So yep, this was in the little town of Mebane, and I think I'm gonna pedal on to Hillsboro and probably have second lunch. Alright, after a stop for some ice cream, I am now going to follow along the river walk here in Hillsboro, along the Eno River. MST. This is the Okaniki Village, right? And I hope I said that right. Right here in the river park in Hillsboro. Try to stay on pavement, but at least this is dirt. It's not terrible.
Okay, so I have reached the Eno River State Park, specifically the Pleasant Green access point. And I'm excited to say this is the end of segment 9. So I'm just taking a quick little break here at this access point now that I've reached Eno River State Park. This is going to wrap up segment 9. And segment 10 has a lot of walking along the Eno River, and so I am a little disappointed that I won't get to do all of that, but that's okay. This is a cool, I'm enjoying the experience I'm having. However, tonight specifically, as I kind of start in segment 10, I am gonna go to a walk-in campsite on Eno River State Park. The plan is it's about a mile walk in from the closest parking area. And it might be a super pain to walk in my bike. I'm gonna find out how bad it is, whether it's worth it or not. But I've already reserved the campsite with the state park, and so that's the plan for getting started on segment 10, and a celebratory ending to segment 9. The Green River access point, or Pleasant Green, whatever it said, I don't know.